Hello everyone, welcome back. Haven't filmed in quite a while. Today is March 25th. I'm in my flat, as you can see, in the surrounding areas of London, and I have been working from home since last Tuesday, so for about a little more than a week. I haven't really left the house for that time. Yeah, I've been here self-isolating and I'm feeling good. I don't feel anything strange. I don't feel sick in any way, so I think I'm fine. Yeah, I just wanted to share what I've been doing with my days in self-isolation alone in my flat. On Monday, so 3 days ago, the Prime Minister said that everyone should stay at home, and that if they don't stay at home, then police can intervene and there could be fines and things like that. So what I've been doing with my days is pretty much work all day, except for the weekends. I take the weekends off just because I need to feel like I can do something different. It's a lovely day. It's been the most beautiful weather of this year. Like, the weather has been so good. It's been sunny and blue sky, and it's just a shame that nobody can go out. I personally would love to go out and catch some sun. It's a crazy time to be alive. And yeah, so it's about 10:30 and I need to start working because today I ate my breakfast and I watched an episode of Gilmore Girls on Netflix. But now it's time to start working, and I'm gonna go on my computer. I'm doing lesson plans. Obviously, I mean, I don't know, maybe in the future, but right now I'm not teaching from home. If you don't know what I'm doing here, I'm teaching Portuguese. I have about 170 students in different levels, different ages, all from 4 to 18. And yes, I'm teaching Portuguese. As of now, I'm not teaching from home. I'm just sending weekly work plans to each one of them, and they are doing it at home, following my instructions. That's what I've been doing. What I'm doing today is finish my work plans for the week, and then I wrote a list. Finish my work plans for the week. I have a meeting, a video conference meeting at 11:30, so in about an hour. And I also need to mark some of the work that the students have already sent me from last week, and I need to comment on that, and I need to comment on each individual student, obviously, and then I also need to evaluate the students. I'm not going to be able to do that, all of that today. Hopefully before the meeting I can finish some more work plans. I have to do a lot of work plans because I have a lot of students in different levels and different ages. So I do about 20 different work plans, and with different activities and different things for the students to do. So it takes me quite a while. It takes me about, right now, 20 work plans take me about 3 days to finish them all. I did it last week, and it also took me 3 days. This week I think it's better because I did it last week, so I already had the model in my mind, and I already knew sort of what I wanted to do. But it still takes me a while. I think with time it could get better. We'll see. But after this week, it will be Easter holidays. We don't know when schools are going to open again. We don't know if schools are going to open again. before next September, so I don't know, but I have to assume that they're not going to open for a while. My computer is very old, and I think there's some bad contact with the camera or something like that. And whenever I touch the screen to do something, the camera just stops working, and it's very frustrating. I'm also having problems with turning it on because I don't know, maybe there's some bad contact with the cable or something. It just doesn't turn on when I want to. Please work. Okay, meeting is over, and finally, because I'm starving and I needed to go to the bathroom, and we didn't even have a break. I think I'm gonna have lunch now, and I'm going to watch something on Netflix, and then I'll go back to my planning and emails and all of those fun things. My initial plans for the Easter break before all of this happened were to go to Portugal, fly back to Portugal, and spend 1 week with my parents, and then 1 week with Rafael. Got an email. Obviously, with all of this that's going on, that has changed. And now anyone that flies to Portugal has to spend 14 days in quarantine, meaning that I wouldn't be able to see anyone for 14 days. I would have to be locked somewhere. Since the Easter break is only 2 weeks long, so I would be spending the entire Easter break in quarantine. It wouldn't make sense to even travel back to Portugal to spend the entire time under quarantine. It wouldn't make it doesn't make any sense. So what I decided to do was to ask permission to my employer and let me travel to Portugal before Easter break. Since schools are closed, I'm working from home. What I'm doing at home, I could do anywhere basically. So I asked for permission to fly back before Easter break, and this way I'd spend the exact same 14 days under quarantine, but then I'd be able to spend some time with my family and actually be with them instead of just being inside a room all day every day for 14 days. I also asked to stay for longer. I mean, not just until Easter break ends, but also I asked to stay a bit longer because, to be honest, I much rather be with my family than be here all alone by myself. And I know that can be a bit selfish. Some people might think that I'm being really, really selfish because maybe I'm putting my family in danger because I'm going to travel and I'm going to be inside airports and I'm going to travel with a lot of people, and that could be seen as putting people in danger. I know that. I really miss them, and these are scary times, and I would like to be with them, and I know it can be dangerous, but my parents want me to go. I want to go, so I really feel like I need to go there instead of being here for God knows how long. I would have to be here all by myself, all alone. We don't know when schools are going to open again. We don't know when things are going back to normal. All we know for now is that nothing's working, but I don't know how long I would be here all by myself in self-isolation. So also my flights have been changing. Like, I'm flying with a Portuguese company, TAP, and they've been changing my flights. My flights have not been cancelled. I've booked my flights back in January or February, and they haven't cancelled my flights. They've just been pushed back or pushed forward, but they're happening, so that's all I know. So, oops. Enough of this talk. I think now I'm going to work a bit more, because today I haven't done much. Even though I've had a meeting and I've answered a lot of emails, I haven't done much with my planning for my students, and I want to do that. So I finished my work for today. It's about 9:45, which might seem pretty late to just finish work, but I really wanted to finish the planning for my students. So I did that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I did, besides answering emails and besides writing my request to go to Portugal and sending that. That's pretty much all I did today. And I had the meeting. The meeting occupied a long time. The meeting was about 2 hours long with no breaks. So yeah, that was a long meeting. And I'm going to have dinner now. I'm gonna watch something on Netflix or Amazon Prime or YouTube. That's pretty much my life right now. My life can be summed up to working, watching YouTube, watching Netflix, or watching Amazon Prime Video. Is that what you call it? I'm not sure. In a way, I like working from home because I have the freedom to do what I want at the time I want, and I can wear whatever I want. I can wake up late. That's a pretty great thing. But then working from home has its own disadvantages, because sometimes you start working and you're so focused and you just really want to finish it that when you look at the clock, it's been 5 hours and you haven't had a break and you haven't gone to the bathroom or you haven't eaten anything. So I think I can be more structured when I have a schedule to follow and when I need to actually go out to work, even though I like the fact that I can wake up at the time I want and wear what I want. So you can never have a perfect situation. It's always good in some ways and bad in others, but you do what you gotta do. Hello, this is the next day. I just got an email saying that I have the confirmation and the approval and I can travel to Portugal before Easter break, which is amazing. And I booked my flights for Saturday, so Not tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday. In 2 days. In 2 days I can travel to Portugal and be with my family, finally. Hello again, everyone. I'm back in Portugal, as you probably can tell. I'm at my parents' place. I've been here for about 3 weeks. I'm in my 3rd week here, and I've been staying at the house, basically. Obviously, with everything that's been going on. I haven't had any symptoms whatsoever, so I'm completely fine as far as I can tell, and nobody else in the family is feeling ill or anything, so we're all good. Oh, and I've spent the entire time in pajamas. This is one of them. They're very, very comfortable, very fluffy, and very cozy, which is what I wanted. So there is no point in putting on normal clothing when you're spending the entire time at home. Now, Easter break is almost over, and unfortunately, I have to go back to London. I'm not that excited about that because that means I have to travel. What are you doing? Yeah, it's a very controversial thing. I know maybe I shouldn't have come at all, but my parents wanted me to come. I was there all alone, nobody to talk to. I had to do everything by myself. I would have to spend 2 weeks on holiday alone, and I had already been alone for the past 3 to I don't know how many weeks I was already alone. So I really didn't want to stay there all that time all by myself. So maybe I was selfish and maybe I shouldn't have been, but now I have to go back, and I really don't feel like it, but I have to because I gave my word that I would go after Easter break, and my parents are against it. The majority of people are against it, and I can't do anything about it. I gave my word and I'm gonna go, even though I had to book a different flight than my original plan, but that's life, I guess. And I know I'm very, very lucky. I was very lucky that I didn't get contaminated with the disease before, and I'm very lucky that I'm able to book flights like this. I'm very lucky in general that I'm still working. A lot of people during this current global situation have lost their jobs, and I'm just very lucky in general, and I know that. I know it. So that's my current situation. I'm in my pajamas, and in a few days I'm going back to London. I haven't been doing much, to be honest. I've been playing games. I did a puzzle. I baked cookies for my brother. Yeah, I didn't do that much. I actually painted my nails, which they're a bit chipped now. I hadn't painted my nails in years, I think. I don't know how long, but I don't remember the last time I painted my nails. It has been probably like 5 years or something. I don't really care about my nails, to be honest, but sometimes I like to paint them, even though I'm not good at it at all. But I try. Look where I found the cat. In my bed. Oh, what are you doing? You can't bite me. You shouldn't bite. You shouldn't bite. Why are you biting? 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 I've needed a new computer for a long time, but I haven't had a chance to buy one. And not that this is a good opportunity to buy new computers, because I mean, you shouldn't really leave your house, but I've ordered it online and it was actually very fast to come. And yes, I bought a new computer finally. My other one, even though I love it so much, I bought it in 2011, so 9 years ago. And I bought a new one. I'm very happy with it. It now runs Windows 10, which my old one didn't. And I'm just very excited about having a new computer. I still don't feel like working though. I don't think a new computer makes you want to work, but maybe to some people, not me. It's currently May 14th. Rafael has just arrived. I know we shouldn't travel during this time, but we haven't seen each other for about 3 months now. And I'm here alone, and he just wanted to come and be with me and make sure that I'm okay. And this way we can be together. And that's going to be easier, I hope. We're not in lockdown anymore here in London. It's starting to ease a little bit, but we're still not sure about all the rules. All the shops are closed still. Only the essential shops are open right now. I've been here for about 5 weeks. Alone, all by myself, since I came from Portugal. I haven't really left the house, to be honest, and the weather has been lovely. Right now the skies are blue and it's sunny. It's lovely, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm a little bit afraid of going out. I've been to the supermarket twice because I needed to go, and I don't like to wear a mask. I just feel imprisoned somehow. I don't like it. I don't know how the future will be after all this. It's going to be weird. I think that's the word. It's going to be very, very weird, very strange. It is strange to imagine what a future could possibly look like after all this. But life goes on, the world keeps moving, and we gotta keep our hopes up and everything will be okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to say for now. Stay safe and stay home if you can. Bye!